Alright, today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm actually not going to be playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I'm going to be watching other people play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So if you guys want me to do this again, leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more quality content. We're going to be looking at all the DLC maps and their best time trials, or obviously the world records. First, we have Los Angeles laps. So obviously, it's going to be only the Wave 5 DLCs. I'm going to be looking at only the Wave 5 DLCs this time around. Maybe if you guys leave like 40 likes, I will react to the more DLC tracks, and maybe I'll even make an attempt at a few of these. Alright, so this combination is actually one that I have used on many of my own time trials. It's quite interesting. LA Laps is never a map that I really understand myself. Alright, I did this on Moo Meadows. This exact tactic is staying. I mean, this is the tactic in the first place, is to just stay as close to the wall as possible. But this guy is, yeah, a lot of these speed runners, I guess you can call them, they stay really, really tight to the wall, and that's what you're meant to do. This guy's crazy, Jesus Christ. So this is a 1 minute 45, I believe. He's already used 2 of his mushrooms, which is interesting. He's using the snaking technique here, which if you haven't heard about it, it's really, really useful for keeping up with the pack. It's a way to keep your momentum. It's obviously hopping a lot here. But yeah, if you snake in this game, obviously, you know how to prepare a drift by pulling your stick sideways. You can do that a bunch of times in a snaking motion. Obviously it makes you snake, and it's very useful, especially in online play, and I do it a lot. Well, he hasn't lost, I don't think this guy has lost a single centimeter of speed yet this entire time. And this is how time trials are, like, they tend to be like this. Like, you don't lose a second of speed at all. Not even, he hasn't lost any speed. Okay, he doesn't use the ramp. That's interesting. So the ramp might be slower for this. I know in online play, it is a good idea to go for the ramp so that you know, it is a few seconds in the air, so you're not getting hit by anything. It's just less of a chance to get. I didn't even know you could do that. It's just less of a chance to get hit by something. I didn't know you could do that. That's sick. That was very, very sick. These time trials are so satisfying to watch, man. That was really cool. Alright, we have a Yoshi Streetle combination with these little wheels. This is Sunset Wilds, GBA Sunset Wilds. This is probably one of my favorite maps from the new DLC. Yeah, this map is really hard for me. Especially in this part right here, which he obviously didn't take that, which is an interesting, really interesting. So I would have actually taken that there. If you didn't know about this map, there's a really, really tight corner. But if you take it wrong, you kind of get left in the mud. Obviously, you know that the mud slows you down. It also doesn't let you drift. Once again, we have a really, really smooth one here. He takes a bit of the dirt path, it seems. Okay, here's one. Oh, he just uses his mushroom. This next part coming up here is also another tight corner that you can take. Yeah, very tight. He seems to glide on the dirt a little bit. Like a tiny little bit. Yeah, he's on the dirt like the tiniest little bit. And obviously you need to be a little bit deeper in the dirt to if you didn't know, it actually cancels your drift. If you go far enough into the dirt, unless you have a mushroom, of course. But, oh damn, he took that. This is actually a very clean speedrun. Very clean. He almost hit that guy. Not close enough, though. I think this is actually... I don't know if I could do this. Leave a like if you think I can do this. That was really clean, man. I don't think I could do that. That was nuts. Villager with the biddy. Interesting. This is actually a pretty high up there combination. Like, people do use this now. Oh, wow. He glided the edge. He nearly fell off there. Does he take this? Yeah, he does. Takes this corner really tight. Yep. And I'm going to assume he's just going to take this. Yeah, he's going to take both skips, I'm going to assume, right? No, he didn't. Takes it down the clean waterfall. The waterfall is actually faster. If you do the skip versus what he just did, which was the waterfall, it is actually faster because the water current is going in your direction. Obviously, he does the waterfall skip just right at the start, which is good. The one thing about time trials that I just can't get my head around is keeping consistency. Every single lap has to be the same. Because if you make one mistake or do one thing differently to your last lap, it's just going to go to failure. Like, you are going to fail. And this is quite a long map, actually. I actually forgot how long this map is. It's pretty long. It is decently long. I think this is almost a 2-minute world record. I'm pretty sure no one's gonna beat this for a while. These have been so clean. Like, there's been no errors. You really, there's no room for errors in this level, like, whatsoever. It's kind of nuts. It's crazy how he's able to hit, like, that same area every time. This guy's nuts. He doesn't hit the ramp that time. He goes for the shroomless cut there. Last shroom used in that shortcut. He obviously rides the wave here. He's able to keep his momentum because of the current going in his direction. And I think this last corner is just going to be nice and smooth. Whoa! So smooth. I never really looked down under the KOOPA Cape map, but you can see all the fishies swimming around while this guy's just like speed running. You know, one thing I just realized, it's been this Australian guy, or like Australians, like every single time. The Australians are just cracked at this game, man. This is why I don't go in regionals, because they're nuts. So this map, Vancouver Velocity, I want to see if this guy hits this one bridge skip, because I've been trying to do this for so long. I want to see how he does this. He doesn't. He just rides it. Damn. In online play, for the most part, almost every time, I try to hit that bridge skip where you like pretty much glide through the air over the bridge, but it's kind of detrimental if you actually miss it in some sort of way, or you go over the edge, kind of fricks up your entire run. So it is a little hard. He is taking some really tight corners here, like that one was pretty tight. Obviously snaking to make sure that he keeps his momentum and speed. He's not missing a beat whatsoever. And none of these... I'm pretty sure this guy just went around one day and just beat all the DLCs. You know what? Today I feel like just destroying all the DLCs. Because why not, dude? And he takes it at an angle. Obviously does that gliding technique where you kind of fly into the floor. I don't know what it's called, but everyone does it on that one Mario map. Keeps your speed. I'll tell you that much. So lap 2 we're at 123. Still a little bit to go. This is quite a long city map. The only problem with that is, yeah, this is going to be also a very long record. I wonder why he didn't save his mushrooms for this part. There's probably a reason why. It's probably just as fast to do what he did, maybe. Not sure. Well, I'm not sure what the strategies are necessarily, so I don't know what people are doing, particularly when it comes to speedrunning in this game. So obviously he's obviously gonna not take it through the grass. So there's a shortcut right there that you can take it through, but obviously he doesn't have the mushrooms to do that. And I think if he saved a mushroom for that part, I don't think it would be any faster. Alright, so we're working backwards here, going from squeaky clean all the way back to the front. This is actually the one map that I'm actually pretty decent at. Got Yoshi with the Streetle, of course, with the super quick water speed. This is one of the, if you didn't know, the Streetle is actually one of the probably one of the more dominant cars when it comes to underwater maps. Oh, he's taking the glider like that. Interesting. So I actually have a 2 minute and 15 seconds on this map. And I'm obviously not gonna spoil this time, but you know, I feel like I'm not too far off. Oh, he bumps. Okay. He takes the little bump there. Takes that pretty wide. Takes this. Yep. I'm pretty sure everybody takes this skip, unless you're special in the head. Gets a coin there. Tricks off all of these three. Okay, good. Tricks off this and then takes the same route in. I'm gonna assume that he's gonna take the night. Yep. Wow, that was very... he does it really clean, man. I don't know. I don't do it that clean ever. Oh, he actually takes that really difficult skip. I don't know where that is. Like the drainage system. That part of the map, super difficult to take. Oh, wow. He actually goes from left to right here. That's interesting. Okay. I'm gonna have to look at this and remember how people play, so that I can get a better time than what I have right now. This guy is nuts at the game. He is actually crazy, and I can see this translating to online play as well. Like this could very well easily translate to online play, so easily. And like, if you're talented at speedrunning, just like world records and stuff, like if you have world records in this game, or just like top 10s, it'll translate to online play. Like you will run perfectly in online play. I gotta remember to take this like a certain way when I do this speedrun again. He's very close to 2 minutes. He gets a 2 minute 0.27 seconds. That's pretty crazy. Oh, interesting. The circuit special with the cyber slicks with the me. He's using the me. So this is obviously Moonview Highway. Pac-Man at the back. Interesting. I used to love Pac-Man. It's so much fun. Collects coins. He just gets both of those coins, like by an inch. think by a sliver. What I've noticed with a lot of these speedruns on this map specifically is you take the speed pad by like an inch. Like you have to be really, really, really close to not missing it, but also really close to missing it. The fastest possible path just so happens to be like near missing every single speed pad here. Honestly, this map is pretty boring to speedrun, but it looks cool. I do like this map in general. Obviously, this is an extremely quick combination when it comes to speed. I think this combination quite literally focuses speed over acceleration or anything else, because this map is a bunch of speed pads, and if you didn't know, speed items, bullet bills, golden mushrooms, triples, whatever, they are based off of your speed in the game. So if you have really bad speed, you're not going to go really fast when you have a mushroom. Dude, of course a Daisy is playing Daisy Cruiser. This is a freaking amazing map. This map has to be one of my favorites, and there is 0 skips on this map, by the way, so it is pure driving. Moonview Highway, basically. There's no skips at all. Yeah, there's 0 on this map. Not a single one. I wish there was one. It would be pretty interesting. I just don't know where they would put it. But taking some clean drifts. Oh, so close. So I've actually already seen this record a few times, and this guy is actually really, really, really clean. It's been Avery and Alberto have been the 2 world record holders in this game for a while. One of them's from, I think, Germany, and then we've got an Australian as well, which is interesting. Avoiding the tables is probably the flying tables. Tables flying across the freaking boat, getting rocked halfway across the planet. It's like the hardest thing to avoid, especially in online play when you're getting bumped by literally everyone. Very clean run, man. He's snaking everywhere, so he's not losing any momentum. Like, as you'll see in all these runs, like, these people aren't losing momentum, like, whatsoever, because they're snaking. Snaking is not as easy to do in online play, because obviously you're getting bumped, and, you know, obviously there's moving tables. You're kind of having to mix getting bumped and watching the moving tables, and it's quite the process. But when you're just alone speedrunning, it is a pretty good thing to use. You're not so worried about getting bumped. But yeah, this is really clean. Very clean. Athens Dash. I'm actually very interested in seeing this one. To me, this is one of the harder maps. Time trialing wise, it's actually a difficult, very difficult map. Obviously, he's taking the top path there. Very actually hard path to land on, especially again, I'm relating this to online play, but it's true, it's a hard path to land on, getting bumped around. But in this, it's really useful. He goes through the trees. Interesting. He very smooth landing, very smooth landing. Obviously taking like the closest path against the wall there. He bumps the wall, and he was pretty straight there. It was very straight. And then he takes, obviously through the grass, he takes a mushroom. Does he jump this? He does. Jumps into a coin. He has 10 coins. I haven't really checked coin count on this. I feel like everyone's had 10 coins in this, but I just haven't really realized. Doesn't take the middle path. Interesting. That is fair enough. Clean one over the grass there. That was really sick. Now, I want to see. This is the part that I'm interested about. 2, 3, 4. He has 4 tricks. He does 4 tricks. He does a trick on the stairs. One more trick on the stairs. Now, does he take this? Okay, so he takes it at a different angle. He actually takes his drift away from the speed pad, which is interesting. It's a very clean speed run. My god. 1 minute 37? That's a really clean speed run. And that is it. I don't think I'll ever get to as good as any of these. So yeah, that is it for that. That is all the current DLC maps from Wave 5. If you guys want me to do these, maybe, but at the end of the year, obviously, want me to react to these and maybe even time trial some of them myself for some streams. By the way, follow my Twitch. The link is there. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't yet, please. Only about 20% of people are subscribed to my YouTube channel, which is abominable and disgusting. And if you're not subscribed, I actually don't like you, like, at all.